In the beginning, there was an unstoppable plan. An arrangement that was so outrageous that all nature was created just to accomplish its ends. And the whole vastness of uncreation, the whole expanse of non-existence couldn't impede our insuppressible God from creating a universe out of his simple insistence. For that which may look like an obstacle is really just proof that our God is unstoppable. And ours is a history filled with obstacles. From the lies of the serpent to whom God promised his heel, to the fruit of the tree that he promised would kill. From the murderous Cain that brought forth Abel's crying blood, to the worldwide epidemic of sin that called down the flood. From the massive Red Sea that stood in Israel's way, to the chariots that pursued her so that she may be slain. From the mocking giant that stood between David and his crown, to the giant walls of Jericho that without a touch came tumbling down. From wild beasts like Daniel's lions and Jonah's enormous fish, nothing can stop our God from doing all that he may wish, because that which may look like an obstacle is really just proof that our God is unstoppable. And nowhere is this truth more true than in the truth of Emmanuel. Because it truly is incalculable to try to count the number of plans that had to take place for God to be born as a babe in Bethlehem. But neither Mary or the manger or Herod or his wise men were outside the woven fabric of God's forbearing intention. From the womb that bore him to the hands that raised him. From the coins that bought him to the lips that betrayed him. From the cords that bound him to the crowd that abased him. From the whips that scourged him to the crown that debased him. From the nails that held him to the cross that slay him. Everything that man and Satan could do to subdue him was only and always part of God's plan to do through him. Because even in the crucifixion, that which may look like an obstacle is really just proof that our God is unstoppable. For even as he lay in the grave, God's power became uncomfortable. Because death laying claim to our God is absolutely unsuitable. So he altered the unalterable, revoked the irrevocable, made vulnerable the invulnerable. God made death and his grave the main stage for his most remarkable surprise. He made the end of life its beginning through the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus the Christ. So now, neither death, sin, nor Satan, not man or the wars he wages, not powers, leaders, or thrones, not martyrdom, tortures, or woes, not our apathy, greed, or hypocrisy, not the plans or strongholds of the enemy. Nothing can shake the unshakable inevitability of our God's mighty intent. Because anything that even seems with God's plans to contend are really just the means by which he is accomplishing his ends. So may we never forget to ponder the imponderable fact that whatever God plans is completely unavoidable, because that which may look like an obstacle is really just proof that our God is unstoppable.